Look guys, social media is taking the world by storm, and if you're not taking advantage of this opportunity, you're missing out. With the likes of the health pandemic, everything's moving online. So with businesses, schools, restaurants, this is where the future's heading, onto your phone. Now, one app is taking the world by storm, and that's TikTok. You've most likely seen some people dance to certain songs on your timeline, or even do some certain challenges. But we're not here to dance, we're here to make money. Welcome to the Side Hustle Show. This is where we break down side hustles that are trending online and we show you how we will do it. I'm your host, Poku, and in this episode, we're talking about how to make money online on TikTok. We need a like target. I'm thinking around, 500 likes. Is that cool? Is that done? Great, let's get into it. So then, what is TikTok? TikTok is a social media platform which is for creating, sharing and discovering short form video content which consists of exciting, spontaneous and musical videos. It is fairly new compared to other social media platforms like Facebook, Snapchat and Instagram. Now you may be wondering, Poku, how does it work and how can I make money from it? Let's begin. Firstly, decide what you want your content to be about. The page could be about, reposting memes, or it could be football content, that might be a hobby, or educational content. It must be something that you are interested in. And the reason I say you should be passionate about what your page is about is simply because there'll be times where you lack motivation. If your page revolves around something that you don't really care about, but you may become inconsistent with the uploads, eventually you may even scrap the page because you don't care about it. For the guys wondering, do I have to show my face? You don't have to. You can simply just repost content from other platforms to generate your content. In terms of editing videos, it's pretty simple and you can do quite a lot with the in-app editor on TikTok. But if you have some complex videos, then you may want to use an external editor, so for example, Adobe Premiere Pro or Final Cut Pro. And guys, it's not by requirement for you to have any sort of qualifications or any sort of education to post TikTok videos.
Oh, thank God.
But if your content is purposeful, then it would help with credibility and growing your fan base. Now, let's get onto the ways of making money on TikTok.
Show me the money.
Number 1, promotions and sponsorships. This is where people, brands and businesses will pay you depending on your engagement and your influence to promote their stuff on your platform. Number 2, live stream donations. So when you're on live stream, your followers can donate cash to you in the form of coins, which can be redeemed and then paid to you via PayPal. Number 3, affiliate marketing. This is when you advertise a product and then you get paid for every single person that you refer to try this specific product out. This could be Amazon affiliate links, for example. Number 4, selling your own product. So you need to make use of the one link in your bio that you have. This is where you can direct your followers to another website outside of TikTok. So it could be your merch line, an ebook, or course, or whatever works for you and your followers. Now guys, let's not get too excited now, but an average person will make little to no money in their first month on TikTok. You can't just focus on money at first. You need to focus on building your brand and growing your fan base. Then the money will come pouring through, trust me. And also, this is all based on follower metrics. So this all depends on how long it takes you to reach a certain level of following or a certain level of influence within your category. At around 50,000 followers, you can easily expect to make around £100 a month using the methods I mentioned earlier. Cool, now let's move on to the pros and cons so you can decide whether TikTok is for you or not. The first pro is simply the algorithm, the For You page. Look, you can go super viral with little to no followers. All you need is one video to take you to the next level.
Some people can't handle success. I can.
And the way to get viral videos is simply to have a high watch time. If your video is 15 seconds and people on average watch 13 seconds of a video, this tells the TikTok algorithm that this is a very good video and they're going to push it to more people on the platform to keep them on the app. If you have a video that's 15 seconds and people on the average watch only 3 seconds of it, this then tells the TikTok algorithm that your video is not interesting enough. Therefore, they won't push a video on the For You page. Here's another pro. You do not need to promote your TikTok page on other social media platforms to grow it. You can grow very organically within the app itself. As long as your content is great, you will grow organically, trust me. And the final pro is that every single video is played automatically in the user's feed. Therefore, your content is more likely to be seen and it gives you a bigger chance, compared to other apps where you actually have to play the video to see it. Okay, now let's move into the cons. The first con, again mentioned before, the algorithm. It's all based on TikTok's For You page. This is TikTok's algorithm, which uses the user's history of engagement on previous videos to then suggest new videos that they think that the user will like the most, which keeps on the platform for a longer time. If you watch, comment and like a lot of football related videos, then the For You page will show you more football related content to keep you on the platform for a longer time.
Oh, so that's how it works.
If TikTok does not think your video is worthy, then they will not push your video onto the For You page and therefore you won't get as many views. The second con is simply that followers aren't worth as much compared to Instagram or YouTube. Firstly, many people try and delete the app, as what happened with quarantine earlier this year. And since it's short form content, you can easily be forgotten about. As consumers of the app follow thousands and thousands of creators, you're just one of them. And the third con is simply that TikTok can be a fad, as it's known as a trending app these days. What's there to say that it might not die down like Vine or Snapchat in the future? So let's recap. For pros of TikTok is that videos will play automatically and you can grow organically easily throughout the app. For cons, we have the simple fact that followers aren't worth as much compared to other platforms, and TikTok can simply be a fad and may die down in the future. And then we have the double-edged sword, the algorithm, either work in your favor or against you. Now, if I was to start again, how would I do it?
2 hours later.
Alright, so to begin with, I would think of a niche that I'm interested in.
Hello, I like money.
I would also find the top performing people in my niche so I could draw inspiration from them and analyze their page to see where I can improve. Number 2, I'll then go on to try and plan 30 pieces of content for making money online, which is my niche. Now, if I was to struggle, then this will show me that, this niche isn't for me and maybe I shouldn't do it.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
And number 3, I personally think it's best to come with new and original ideas. Give the follower a reason to follow me and come back for more. If I was to simply copy someone else, that means I'll be limiting the amount of followers that I can get, and therefore I will not get the followers that I deserve.
I mean, I deserve it though, I put in work.
Now here's some final extra tips. In terms of advertising on other platforms, there's no need. Again, like I said, TikTok, you can grow organically. You don't need to put any ad budget or whatever. You can grow within the app. Now, if you are creating a personal brand and you're showing your face, then I do recommend and advise you to then get a ring light and a tripod. Why? Because it makes the videos look a lot more professional and it favors the eye. My final tip to you guys is the most important thing, and that is to stay consistent and to keep feeding your base. If you follow all these tips correctly, you will achieve success. It's Poku Banks, baby.